Go.
You gotta back up a little bit.
Okay. Wait, no, but I put it at like this.
Grant, but you're in my space, but at least there. Okay, ready? You going?
It's been going this whole time.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to go ahead and show you how I'm installing this Screen Protect film, this protection film, I guess, on these screens. So I'm going to do the main screen first, then the heads up, or not the heads up, but what do you call it, the dash screen, and then finally the one I actually want to do most is down here. This is the rear seat climate control screen. This is where the kids, kick and whatnot. This is the only one I really care to protect. I don't usually put screen protectors on things. So I don't have one on my phone. I don't have one on anything really. So that's the first one that I think I really have wanted to do. But I figured, they sent me this kit. They sent me the matte one and the gloss one. So I think I'm going to put the matte one on this, the gloss one on here, and then the matte one in the back. Here's my thinking. This is the one where I can get a lot of glare, right? So the matte will help with the glare. And then this is the one that's right in front of me. I'm not likely to get any glare on this one. So this is the one that I'm going to use, the HD, which is like the gloss one. And in the rear, I don't really care. So I'm just going to put the matte one for now. So first things first, these are all pre-cut out, just to kind of show you what they're like pre-cut out films. We won't get to that until it's time. But first things first, I got to clean these screens a bit. And it comes with the solution, which is really nice. It also comes with this pretty nice, like a little too nice for a kit, towel, and a squeegee, and a pretty nice beefy squeegee. It's pretty good. It's like rubber. I will say they sent me this product for free. I'm not getting paid to do the review. I told them I'd do an honest review of it since they're sending me a free product, and I will do just that. Now I'm a little conflicted. I'm just spraying the screen while it's on, but I think there's no other way. So I don't know if there's any way of like really turning off the screen. One of you will probably tell me. I'm actually going to use one of my own microfiber towels at first, just to kind of clean the surface a little bit, and then I will use theirs. And then, so let's do one more round. There's plenty of liquid in here. So it's kind of cool. This thing actually comes with a few drops of the soap, and then you just add water, which is neat. I don't really know which side of this towel, if it has a side really, but since it doesn't tell you anything. Oh wow, that actually does work quite well. I don't even remember the last time I cleaned the screen. Wow, that's a lot cleaner. Okay, so then another step, which I think is a little overkill, is what they tell you to do, is do one more round of this, and then just use the squeegee on that to kind of like get any potential dust that's on the screen off of the screen. So then they have you wet this with plenty of this soapy water. Any Chris Fix fans out there? And then you're gonna peel this guy. All right, we're just gonna plop it on there. Tons of that solution on there. And I'm just lining it up. Might have got a little too much of the solution. It looks like it doesn't want to stay anymore. Oh, you know what? I turned the defogger on. Uh-oh. Can't seem to be able to touch my screen. That's not good. The screen is totally non-responsive. I'm going to go ahead and reset the screen while we do this. Just holding down the two buttons here. Okay, so while that's being restarted, it gives me a chance to actually see this a little bit better. Okay, I was able to get the screen working again, which is great. Yeah, I kind of wish there was a way to turn off the display. How do I turn this stupid thing off? I just want it off. Rivian, turn it off. Maybe camp mode has something? Camping mode? Oh! Oh, check that out. Turn displays off. I love it. Oh, that's great. That's great. So, pro tip, go to camping mode and turn off your display before you even start. Because you don't want any light back there, and that'll help you see a lot better. Okay. Unlock and press brakes to wake. I didn't press the brakes and it woke anyway, but I don't know.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right. This time I'm not going to soak quite as much as I did with the main screen there. And the other mistake I'm not going to make is I'm not going to put my thumb on there, leaving a big thumbprint on the tape. Okay, ready to go. All right.
Because it's not just sliding off on its own.
I've never used camping mode because when we went camping, it wasn't available yet. And so since it's been available, we have not taken the Rivian camping. Speaking of which, we should go camping again. You want to go camping again, Grant?
Yeah, even though I literally just went last night.
I don't see any bubbles in this one. That's good. There's no bubbles at all. Let me get this side view here. It's a little dirty right now because I've got all the squeegee kind of tracks on there, but I don't want to clean it just yet. This one's nice because I don't have to worry about the screen turning on. The screen is locked. This side, you know, it does have these USB-C ports down here that I've actually never seen down here before. Did you know those were there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sit back here. So, I don't know. I probably just got a bunch of soapy water in those, and that's probably not a good thing. Guessing it's not terrible because it'll dry up. But I'll hit that with some air later. And when I look at this, it does have cutouts for those USB-C. And what's nice about those holes, they kind of give you also a reference. That's kind of where I want it right there. So I'm going to start squeegeeing a little bit to get some of this moisture out, and then we'll align it a little bit better.
So don't use these USB-C ports for a little while, okay, bud?
I should mention that there's actually a really good install video that already is kind of associated with this product, and I watched that first. In fact, there's no enclosed instructions. There's a QR code that takes you to an instruction page, and I prefer that because that way they can keep it updated. And they had, obviously, they had a different car. It was like a Toyota truck, I think. that was referenced in that install video. But the basics are obviously the same. I'm gonna turn the screens back on so you guys can see what this looks like, and then I will cut away to a couple of days from now, and maybe a week from now, actually, to kind of tell you how it's been holding up for me. Because with stuff like this, it's important to see if it bubbles up over the first few days. And I want to just give you my impressions right away. This is the matte screen. Can you hand me the camera real quick, please? And I'm just gonna hit it from this angle here. Got quite a bit of light on that side, and let's just focus there. And there's no glare on the screen, which is nice. This is my dash screen here, which is looking pretty good. No bubbles are formed here, and I don't see any smudges or fingerprints or anything like that. But as you can see, with the gloss one, you do get quite a bit of reflection. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. Okay, now I feel like a real idiot. Found the setting that turns off your screen completely. So all you gotta do is go to Service, Vehicle, and Service, and start cleaning. And this blacks out both screens. And then to turn them back on again, you just have to press and hold this done button. Didn't know that. Now I know. It's been about 10 or so days since I first applied the film. Since then, I've had no problems. There's very little glare on the screen now. There's been no bubbles. There was a couple bubbles initially in this smaller screen, but they disappeared after just a couple of days, which is what they said would happen. I had a hard time believing that, but here they are. They're gone. And the other thing I want to point out is how fingerprint resistant this is, this screen protector is. I haven't washed my hands or anything like that. I just walked into the garage. I did clean the screen right before I hit the record button. Although I haven't cleaned my hands, so we'll see how it goes. I'm just, rubbing the screen. And as you can see, I'm not really leaving any fingerprints or smudges. Not much anyway, like a little bit right there. Pretty good. I mean, if I did that on the actual screen, you would definitely see some fingerprints. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, I intend to keep this on. I'm pretty satisfied with them. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. I think it's a good investment to make to protect the screen on the Rivian. Obviously, these things will get scratched up probably over time and whatnot, and you can replace them. I asked about replacement, actually. So they said to remove it, you basically use a hair dryer, or you could just turn the heat on in the car for 10-15 minutes and then find an edge and just peel it off and clean it. I'm not going to try that simply because I've got a really nice application of it right now, and the edges are kind of perfect, everything's perfect. I don't want to mess with it. So let me know what you think in the description or in the comments. If you have any questions or whatever, I'm happy to answer. See you on the next video.